Hey guys, and welcome to this video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make my design for a skull. Alright, so we're going to start colored side up and fold in half diagonally. Okay, so crease that sharply. Now unfold and fold the diagonal the other direction. So basically the same thing, the other direction. Alright, unfold that, turn the paper over, and fold in half horizontally. Okay, so crease that sharply again. So unfold, and again fold in half horizontally, except rotate it first so that you don't end up making the same crease. Alright, now push the sides to the center to create our base. Now fold the bottom of the model to the top. Alright. Make sure this is even and precise. Now fold the bottom two flaps up to the top. Okay, now fold the top of those flaps to the sides of the model. Okay, now unfold and open those flaps. Squash down on the creases we just made to create a square shape. Alright, so now do that on the other one. Open up the model, or open up the flap, squash down to create a square. Okay. Now we're going to fold the bottom to the center. Alright, so now we're going to make the teeth. So fold the flap we just folded to the bottom. Alright. Now again, fold the top of that flap to the bottom. Make sure that paper doesn't slide at all. And for the last time, fold the top to the bottom of the paper, or the top of the flap to the bottom of the paper. Alright, now completely unfold that. Now on the crease closest to the bottom, we're going to fold down. And then on the crease closest to the top, we're going to fold up. And we're going to keep doing this until we don't have any paper left. So fold it down, and then fold it back up, down, and then back up, and then finally down. Okay, so now we've made the teeth. So now we're going to fold the sides of those squares to the center of the squares. Alright, so now do that on the other side. So fold the sides of the squares to the center. Okay. Now once you make that even enough, unfold all of it. Well, the flaps you just folded. And fold one layer up using the creases you just made and push into the center like that. So push the paper into the center using the creases you just made. Like that. Alright. Now fold that to the right. And then do the same thing on the other side. So fold one flap up and push into the middle using the existing creases. Okay. So now, once you do that, we're going to find the center line and fold that flap to the left from where the center line hits it. Like that. Now fold the side to the center, I guess. The edge to the center. And now here's a little bit of a tricky step. We're gonna open up the paper and slide the paper out. And this is where we're making the nose. Alright, so you see that little white spot? Fold that to the center of the nose. Now fold the nose up and push in the center. So push the paper into the center, like that. Now fold it back down. So here we have the nose, and we're about halfway done. So, alright, so fold the other flap to the left, and then fold the paper to the right on where the center line hits the paper. Now pinch that crease, make it go in the other direction, and place that paper behind the nose. Alright. So now we're gonna make the eyes. So you can basically just open up the paper a little bit, but if you want it to stay, you should probably make it flattened. So fold a little bit of the paper up, and then also crease it downward like that and flatten it so that it makes just half of an eye. Alright, so now to do the other half. So fold a little bit of that upward, increase that, and then fold back down and just do it until it's flat, basically, and until it looks like an eye. Okay, so now we can do it on the other side. So fold a little bit of the paper up, and then crease back downwards. Like this. Alright. And for the final half of the last eye, so fold a little bit of the paper down, just downwards a little bit, and fold it back upwards like that. Alright, so that eye's a little smaller, so I'm just gonna make that. Ooh. Alright, well that's fine. Okay, so now turn the paper over and fold the sides to the center. Or since you can't really see the center line, just do your best. Alright. Now do that on the other side. Okay, so now unfold those small flaps and fold them back inside the model like I show you here. Except I'm still doing a little eye stuff. Alright. So fold those small flaps back inside the model. Like that, using the creases. Alright. Okay, so now you can kind of see the skull shape. So we're gonna pinch near the lower eye, or like the bottom of the eye, and also pinch straight downwards to create the shape, or well, to just create the jaw shape, I guess. So pinch going straight up, and also pinch at a diagonal downwards, making the jaw. Alright, so you can basically just do this however you want. You can make your jaw skinny or fat or whatever. Okay. So now we're going to be working on the upper part of the skull. So we're just gonna work on making the head a little more curvy. So fold the top downwards just a little bit, and then make that smaller or thinner flap go inside the model. And now we're gonna make it round. So you can just fold on the pointy parts, like I'm doing here. Alright, so the final step is just making it a little more 3D, and creasing, and then creasing somewhere near the eye, and bringing the crease back up, creasing that, like this. This step is sort of optional, so you don't need to do it. But I think it looks a little cooler once you do it. Okay, so now I'm just making the head, or the top of the skull, a little thinner here. You can basically shape it however you want, to your taste and whatever. Anyway, it's basically done. So I hope you guys had fun folding this model. Please remember to like and subscribe. Anyway, see you next time. Bye.